The round of 16 is over, and so is the World Cup dream. Mexico lose 3-2 against England. Goals by Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane sink Mexico to a round of 16 exit. I thought Mexico played really well. Had a lot of control of the ball in the first half. First 30 minutes until the goals came. And when you're playing these big countries, these big opponents, these top-rated teams, you know, you can't make mistakes. And 2 mistakes kill you. 3 mistakes kill you, actually. You know, still proud of the boys. They made it out. Made it out the trenches. Made it out the gutter. Put on a great performance. And, you know, unfortunately, it wasn't our night. It just wasn't. You know, we played most of the second half a man up. But, you know, you got to focus. You can't allow Ari to win that ball, you know. You got to attack it. If you don't attack that ball, that's what happens. And then Gordon, you know, clear on, gets taken down. Jimenez gave us hope in the 69th, but just wasn't to be. Sad, disappointed. But like I said, proud of the boys. Gave a whole nation hope. And that's all you can ask for when it's World Cup, you know. And England go through. Now it's Morocco versus Canada, and Morocco take Canada down 3-0. You know, respecting Canada for making this far as another co-host. But Morocco is just too strong, man. Too strong. You know, I call it in the sleepers vid. They're the last dark horse remaining. Unahi with the brace, and Morocco bring down the Maple Leafs. Canada's out. Morocco advance. Now we go through France versus Paraguay, and I don't think this was a match at all. This was more like a wrestling match than anything. Paraguay brought out the full haram tactics. They did not want to play. They were not interested in playing at all. All they wanted to do was knock down the French players, get inside Mbappe's head. But you know the dictator ain't worried about none of that. The dictator and company take down Paraguay 1-0. Mbappe slots in a penalty and advance. And they have a date against Morocco. Now we move to the biggest shock of the tournament so far, if I do say so myself. Haaland takes down Brazil 2-1. Norway advances. Like I said, this was a shocker. I don't think anybody was giving Norway a chance. But, you know, Norway got the Viking. Norway got the Braut. Erling Braut Haaland with a double at the death. And he took down his arch nemesis as well. Gabriel Magalhaes could do nothing on the first goal, and he gets freaking posterized. Neymar gets a consolation goal. Still talking shit for whatever reason. Kinda sad to see Ney go out like this, but hey, Norway doesn't care. The Vikings don't care. They're ruthless, and they have a date with England. 2 heartbreaks in the span of one day as Spain take down Portugal. And Superfly CR7, my GOAT, says goodbye to World Cup football. Mikel Merino at the death, literally 90th minute goal. And that's all she wrote. But I blame Martinez. Who is Roberto Martinez, bro? How is he still getting jobs? I don't understand. He wasted Belgium's golden generation twice, 2018 and 2022, and he just fucking killed Ronaldo's last chance at a World Cup, bro, with some dog shit fucking tactics. How is he getting jobs? It just don't make sense. And also, this so-called trident of death, the best midfielders in the world, where were they? They ain't do nothing. They were just passing the ball around to each other like some freaking lollygaggers, bro. What the hell? Shame on them. Shame on Martinez. He didn't put in freaking Gonzalo Ramos. Why? Whatever, bro. This is the last time I'm supporting Portugal anyway. Spain are through, and they look dangerous low-key. Low-key. Now we go to a game that brightened my spirits just a little bit. USA, USA versus Belgium, the aging Belgium. This game was already surrounded by controversy as Donald Trump did the Trump thing, the thing he always does. Make the call to Gianni Infantino, told him, hey bruh, Uno reverse, Florian Balogun is gonna play. And Balogun played. Obviously Belgium were not happy about that. And so they did what they had to do and put belt to ass. 4-1. Come is over. No more. Belgium go through and they will face Spain. Another little tasty matchup. And last but not least, more controversy. At this point, you can't really make this up, bruh. You really can't. Some dodgy refereeing. Some sus-ass calls. All to benefit one nation. And one nation only. And what nation could that be? Argentina survive an Egyptian scare and win 3-2. Another stroke of death goal by Enzo Fernandez. I don't know, bro. I don't know how long FIFA can keep doing this. I think people are catching on. Egypt were up 2-0. Messi missed the pen to tie it, but it didn't matter because he redeemed himself in the 83rd with a banger of a goal. And Argentina are through. Not without controversy, but they're through. And they will face the winner of this snooze fest that was Switzerland against Colombia. Boring. This game was so boring, bro. I couldn't even watch it, to be honest. There was only 5 shots on target combined, bro. What even? 90 minutes of nothing. Another 30 minutes in extra time of nothing. And we go to pens. And who can hold their nerves better? It was the Swiss. Switzerland beat Colombia on penalties 4-3 with misses from Davison Sanchez and a great save by Gregor Kobel on Cucho Hernandez. Switzerland have a date against Argentina. So there it is. The round of 16 is over and all my picks were dog shit. I went 3 of 8. Horrible. Not even 50%. I was ass. But we gonna do it again. France against Morocco. I'm sorry, dark horse, but I'm taking France and Mbappe. Spain versus Belgium. Tricky, but I think Spain will take it. England against Norway. As much as I like Haaland and I want him to win and succeed, I think England will take it. Last but not least, Argentina versus Switzerland. And I only see one winner here, and it's Switzerland. Just kidding, it's Argentina. Of course it's Argentina. Those are my picks. Let me know who was the biggest shock in the comments below. For me, it had to be Mexico. That was my biggest shock because I really thought we could do it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys maybe after the quarterfinal on Thursday. But for now, let's just chill out.